Welcome in, everybody, to this Roulette Rivals 6 match between Newenglandpatriotz12 and David Red Sox. I'm your host, Gunther from Gunthermation. Welcome in. Take a seat. Enjoy yourselves. If you're new to Roulette Rivals, it's very simple. Basically, there's going to be a randomized spin with kill conditions and disguise conditions for the targets of a given main mission map. In this case, we're going to Colorado. It is up to both players to fulfill each of those conditions while remaining in Silent Assassin, and then exiting before the other player. So the first one to finish wins. For the first two maps, you have an hour time limit. If nobody's able to complete the spin within that time limit, it ends in a draw, and both players are awarded 1 point each. If a player wins, they're awarded 2 points, and if they lose the map, then they're awarded 0 points. First player to 3 points wins, and the spin will be live in 15 seconds, and we'll get to go from there.
Prepare yourself. Duel starts in 10 seconds.
Should be good times. So this should be a good match. Hopefully everybody got their predictions in. Win some precious G monies. Alright, we have the spin and it's live. So we have Sean Rose with a cleaver while disguised as a hacker. Ezra Berg with the old axe while disguised in the suit. Penelope Graves with a fiber wire while disguised as the point man. And Maya Pavardi with a screwdriver while disguised as the explosive specialist. So, 4 different targets, 4 different disguises, 4 different kill methods. I think Ezra Berg with the suit is obviously always interesting. I'm a big fan of suit stuff. And now we're going to see our players go through their planning phases to see how they're going to load into the level and figure out where they're going to go. New England Patriots jumping right in. His plan was pretty straightforward. David Red Sox appeared to be idling for a bit, most likely using hitmaps.com. Hitmaps.com, your one-stop shop for all things Hitman. Do go check it out. Basically to maybe look up where certain things are on the map. Players are allowed to use hitmaps when they're doing these matches. Alright, and New England Patriots right away getting a soldier disguise in order to be able to mosey around. Ezberg is in the basement right now, and it looks like he's going for a quick isolation on him. This is obviously like the best spot to try and get an Ezra Berg kill, especially if you are going to have to be in your suits. David Red Sox starting much the same way. Nice side throw there. Oh, and takes care of the security cameras, so that's gonna save him some time down the long run. New England Patriots has paused a little bit, but it does look like he has that Ezra Berg isolation. He might just be looking up where to find the old axe or something of the sort. And very quick isolation by David Red Sox to get Ezra Berg down in the basement as well. So that kill is completely set up. New England Patriots bumping into Penelope Graves there. I'm guessing to get her moving. She is going to get to the door. Okay, so he's not going to isolate her there, it doesn't seem. I think he missed the timing and he's just working on something else, so that was never the plan to begin with. Point man with a fiber wire. So Penelope Graves is going to be a live kill, but everyone else can just be set up. Colorado really one of those hit or miss maps as far as where it lands in your Hitman list of maps, but yeah, I hear lots more good things about it than I'm used to. Alright, looks like New England Patriots is working on getting his explosive specialist disguise. That's the kill for Maya Pavardi. He already has a screwdriver, so as soon as he can basically isolate her in some way, he should be able to take care of that kill. Meanwhile, David Red Sox clearing out this room up here. Most likely this will be the hacker disguise. Okay, New England Patriots with the explosive specialist disguise, and the disguise that he dropped off is one that he doesn't need. So that's a good use of disguise changes. He's not going to have to backtrack for what he just dropped off. Okay, we see New England Patriots going for the isolation on Maya Pavardi, which should be... Yeah, no, that was very well done. She's going to go right where he needs her to, and he's just going to have to chuck a screwdriver her way. Oh, opting to do a close kill. Now, he is red guns, but I'm guessing that's just from the basement isolation on Ezra Berg. We won't know for sure till later, but that is a clean kill on Maya. See, David Red Sox going for the same thing, but he's currently disguised as a hacker, so he's not going to be able to do this kill here. Looks like he's just going to set up the isolation, and then he's going to circle back when he has the proper disguise. Alright, so that's Maya down for David Red Sox. He's going to get himself back into the level. Looking for that screwdriver. And just to grab it. Is he going to go for the explosive specialist disguise right now and just take care of her while he's over here? Doesn't look like it.
Hey there. I'm Penelope Graves.
Alright, there's Penelope for New England Patriots, and he's got the old axe as well. Grabbing the point man disguise, even though point man is being overly dramatic. I think we can all agree. Gonna have to transport that old axe basically across the map. Alright, what is his plan here? Looks like David Red Sox is opting to clear out this room and take care of Sean in here, which should be pretty safe. Oh, he got the target locked down. So, unfortunately, Sean Rose saw the body just because of the way that it fell, and that's going to be a rip and a restart, but he's right back into it. I think we'll see very similar beginnings here. That isolation on Ezraberg, very, very clean. The side throw, which I don't know how to do, but it's amazing. Okay, meanwhile, it looks like New England Patriots has given up on getting Penelope Graves there and is opting to make his way back to Ezra Berg. He's dropping off the old axe right now. Okay, doing a little bit of disguise maneuvering, I'm guessing. The suit is up here, so he'll grab that. David Red Sox is getting the isolation on Ezra Berg. Nice and clean. Okay, now if he goes back to green guns, yeah. He goes back to green guns, so New England Patriots was just spotted by Ezra Berg, but that's fine. Just spotted by a target. You can kill the target, and you'll still be fine, so long as they haven't reported you to anyone else. Okay, David Red Sox opting to clear out this room before Sean Rose gets here. So now he should be left alone with him as soon as he gets here. And he'll either be able to isolate him if that's what he's waiting on, or he'll be able to just do the kill immediately. But he does need to get his hacker disguise. Alright, New England Patriots is frustrating Sean Rose here. Okay, it looked like he was just waiting for the one hacker to come back inside after finishing his smoke, but that's a good isolation. Timing worked out very, very well, as this is the first time that Sean Rose comes back to the house. Okay, so he just needs a hacker disguise, and I'm not sure if New England Patriots has picked up the cleaver or not. If not, he's very nearby it, so... Hey, David Red Sox going for the Maya Pavardi lure again. Going to isolate her back here. That's all set up for him. He'll most likely circle back with the explosive specialist and the screwdriver at a later time. All right. New England Patriots taking out Sean Rose with the cleaver in the hacker disguise. And now all that's left is the live kill on Penelope Graves. And he's able to swap back into his point man outfit, like 47 wears pajamas. Disguise. He's going to have to get Penelope Graves to go somewhere that he can get her live. It should be fine in this living room. I mean, she won't enforce him, so as long as he can take care of her without getting spotted, okay. Okay, so he was spotted trespassing by her. Oh, this is going to be rough. Oh no! This is really dangerous. I don't know if I think he might have got her. He did! Didn't... My goodness gracious, that was so nerve-wracking. I thought once those doors opened, it was done. Like, that's insane. He already had Sean Rose down here, so he doesn't have to worry about getting the mask. And he can open up the storm shelter, and he should be out. David Red Sox is currently working on getting his explosive specialist disguise, but I don't see him finishing in the next 30 seconds. That was wild. I don't know how in the world that fiber wire worked. I thought for sure those guards would hear it. I think it's just the way the door's angled out. They must have just blocked the sound enough that they didn't even notice. But oh my goodness gracious. That was wild. We'll wait for the confirmation. It doesn't look like New England Patriots has selected that he's finished. So the spin is still live until he submits that he's finished, and then the admin approves it. But that was crazy. I was so nervous for him. I was so expecting that to rip his run. So very, 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 very pleased with that. I'm sure he will be too. Still no click of finished for New England Patriots. I don't know if I'm lagging or what, but all right. Meanwhile, David Red Sox getting the old axe kill on Ezra Berg in the suit. Oh, I think I know why they're doing the dragging thing. There's that, like, odd hostile issue, right? Like, if you change disguises in a bad area, then you get, like, a hostile glitch or whatever. Yeah, the results screen is there for me as well. But I don't... Has he pressed finish? Let me see here. I'm not seeing anything in the... in the RR6 chat. This is stream crashed. Okay, there we go. That is a confirmed win for the map of Colorado on New England Patriots. This was his map pick. And congrats. That was Oh, that was so wild. That fiber wire kill is gonna keep me up at night. Yeah. Yeah, I think that, yeah, just I don't know what the issue was entirely, but yeah, having to play a little bit longer on a map like this is not ideal. But congrats to New England Patriots. That was amazing. What a good run, and just really good optimization all around. I'm gonna get another prediction set up. I'll submit that shortly. Don't you guys worry. Okay, awesome. So, Marrakesh is going to be David Red Sox's pick. Once the spin is live, we'll read that out and get going. Enough to highlight a whole 14 messages. Oh, baby. Make those messages known. See, this is a safer fiber wire kill. David Red Sox's fiber wire kill. Didn't have to worry about getting spotted. Didn't have to basically spin circles. Like that. I don't think that we fully appreciate just how risky New England Patriots' fiber wire kill was. Just the fact that had to, after she got alerted, had to get behind her and not punch her. That's one of the hardest things to do because they're spinning all over the place. And when she started running, those doors open, not alerting the two guards. I think she takes half a step forward, and that doesn't work anymore. Just absolutely wild, but so cool, so well done. So happy I got to see that. All right, let's put some links in the chat. We got our brackets here. If you're interested in seeing other matches and how this match is going to shape up the rest of the tournaments, we've got Frody's Discord. Obviously, if you're not a member already, do consider joining. Hitmaps is Hitmaps. It's an amazing site. It gives you all the info on Hitman that you need and even more that you don't need. And then, if you're looking forward to upcoming matches, you can go to that link there. If you go to hitmaps.com, you can see a list of upcoming matches as well, and they will be listed in your time zone as well. That's the main thing that I use, so that I don't have to convert it in my head. And yeah, I highly recommend it. All right, spin is live in a minute. Get your predictions in. I will close it just before the spin itself is live, or try to. There's a lot of spinning plates over here. Welcome into the chat, Bungie. Good to see you too. Look at me, Mom. I'm dual stream watching. Yeah, make sure you have audio all the way up for both. That way you don't miss even a moment. Okay, David Red Sox does manage to get out. 15 seconds before the new spin, so.
Duel starts in 10 seconds. Agent, get ready. Duel starts in 10 seconds. 9, 6, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3.
We're hearing lots of overlapping audio from the countdown here.
1. Eliminate the target.
Okay, so the spin is live. We have Reza Zaydan with a silenced pistol while disguised as the food vendor, and Klaus Stramberg with scissors while disguised in the suits. I love me some suit stuff. It's always interesting to see where they move Klaus in order to get the suit kills. Yeah, it's it can be complicated, but it can also be very, very cool. So, all right, New England Patriots straight into it. David Red Sox, most likely using hitmaps.com again, maybe looking up where exactly scissors are. Oh, and we got an early replan from New England Patriots. Okay, he's swapped out He swapped out his smuggle.
Well,
Another replan. Okay, what is he bringing in? He's got the crowbar. Moves to the gas grenade. Oh, I see. I think he's looking to smuggle in his crowbar. But for some reason it's not popping up where he's trying to bring it. Yeah, both players still planning. This is one that is going to require finding some stuff on the map and kind of getting around. So it's going to be interesting seeing where everybody goes.
welcome to.
Okay, so both opting to do the same starting location. That was an instant spot. I'm guessing that he took his smuggle out of his briefcase and was just spotted on his way through.
Welcome to.
Hey, David Red Sox working on getting his food vendor disguise, excuse me. Yeah, every time he goes to pull his smuggle out of that briefcase, he is New England is getting spotted. So he's gonna have to make sure that he is pulling his gun out of his briefcase very quickly. Seems like he just did. Seems like he was able to unpack it. Some of these players just move so quick. I don't even see them get to the inventory menu to pull their gun out. Okay. Opting to go for the sick briefcase in order to isolate a food vendor. All right, David Red Sox is going for the pistol panic lure for Klaus.
Ew, gross.
In order to get him moving. Oh, okay, and that's a rip on David Red Sox's side. We've got the food vendor who's isolated now, but there's an annoying NPC who's making it difficult for New England Patriots to actually get the disguise. Ooh, that's a side KO. I think he was going for the side KO, maybe for speed? I don't think there's a reason why he wouldn't have lined up behind him if not for that. Okay. So the reason why he was pulling his smuggle was because he wanted to pack his emetic mine in his briefcase so that he could do this detonation. Okay, looks like he's heading to the bathroom, seeing if, I'm guessing if that lady is there. Maybe he can get rid of her. Alright, she doesn't appear to be here, so we'll see if she comes in at an inopportune time, such as her want. Meanwhile, David Red Sox making his way to the consulate. Always forget there's not a camera there in professional mode, so I just was freaking out for David Red Sox. But he looks like he's able to move through the parking garage pretty unperturbed. Alright, sets off an explosion to cause a panic in that direction so that he can blow open these doors and get into the consulate right away. Alright, New England Patriots grabs the scissors out of the carpet shop. Okay, and David Red Sox opting to isolate Klaus up here when he gets up to the railing. So he's going to clear out this upper area where he leans over the balcony.
Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Did David Red Sox grab a pair of scissors yet? Alright, New England Patriots looking like he's doing something very, very similar to what David Red Sox just did in terms of the isolation on Klaus. He's a little. I think he's going to be fine. He just needs to get up there and get rid of that one guard quick enough. Because Klaus is up there. Meanwhile, David Red Sox getting the kill. Swapping into the consulate janitor disguise, and he's going to make his way back out. Okay, that's a good use of distraction by New England Patriots. So the security guard was distracted by the vacuum cleaner, and then he did a toss distraction for Klaus, so that Klaus also moves. He's got his scissors out. He just has to wait for Klaus to get in here. There's the stab. Also changing into the janitor disguise. Alright, and David Red Sox getting the food vendor disguise as well. The guy who goes and smokes a cigarette by the level exit. Okay, now it's just a matter of Red Sox getting to Zaydan. He's already got his silenced pistol. New England Patriots. He's going to have to grab the food vendor disguise, but he's already got an isolated food vendor somewhere. He just is going to have to go swap disguises. Right, it's in the Shisha Cafe bathroom, the outdoor one. Okay, interesting approach here by David Red Sox. He's going in through the right side, but it looks like he's going to have to. Starting to get spotted. He has to be careful about that. Okay, he causes the explosive panic. He should be able to move right past these guys. Gotta wait before he gets into the trespassing area, but now he's in. Now it's just a matter of getting up to Reza. Oh no! New England Patriots does basically the same thing, but he doesn't wait for them to clear the trespassing area, so as soon as he goes in, he's immediately spotted.
Welcome to... You're in. Good work, 47. Now to locate General Zaydan.
Okay. So David Red Sox now in a commanding spot. It was very, very close before. But with New England having to start over, it's looking very much more favorable for David Red Sox. It's just going to be a matter of him just finishing this Reza Zaydan kill. Looks like he's going to opt for the intercom lure. Get Zaydan upstairs alone. And this timing works out very, very well because Zaydan is right next to the room that he's going to go in. New England Patriots getting his food vendor disguise all lined up. He's going to grab the scissors, get to the consulate. I think we're going to see the exact same kill on Strandberg here. Oh, or not. He's going to grab the kitchen knife, and as soon as he grabs that, doesn't put it away quick enough and gets spotted. All right, David Red Sox with the silenced pistol kill. Now it's just a matter of getting out of the school and exiting. Oh, whoa, so very, very close. That was nerve-wracking. So he starts running by the window just as the guard comes and leans out to get a breath of fresh air. Thankfully sees it just in the nick of time, doesn't even peekaboo him, and is able to slip on past. Grabs the soldier disguise, and now it's just a matter of getting to an exit. He doesn't have the army truck key, so he won't be exiting there. And David Red Sox should be out. Green guns, both targets down. nothing is going to get spotted. Nothing is going to ruin this run. And he's out. Excellent. Well done, David Red Sox. We'll wait for admin confirmation, but I think that shouldn't be a problem.
Score 2-2. All tied. Final target.
Looks like we're going to Berlin. All right, so GG's to David Red Sox. It was so close. I think New England Patriots doesn't rip there, and we're looking at maybe a photo finish. But yeah, no, well played by both parties. They both obviously had very similar strats, and they both executed them so very well. Just sometimes that's the luck of the draw. But it takes us to a decider, which is fantastic. All right. Popping another prediction down. So get your votes in. Who takes it all? So whoever wins the decider, there cannot be a draw in a decider map. So we're tied up 2-2. Somebody has to win. It cannot be a draw. So deciders are untimed maps. So it basically means that this will just go on forever until somebody forfeits or somebody wins. Berlin can be a complicated one, but I think for these two players, I think that we're going to see some really solid strategies out of both of them. I think that somebody's going to complete it. And we are jumping across the trilogy. No Hitman 2 maps in today's match. And I have to say, kudos to whoever made the kind of slot machine effect for the RNG deciding a map. That was a neat little touch, and I enjoyed being able to see that live. So kudos to any developers who did that. The band maps for this, New England Patriots banned Chong King, and David Red Sox banned Isle of Scale. Mr. Mike, well, tip of the cap to Mr. Mike, because that's awesome. I love that, and I think that it makes it much more engaging to see that. So, okay, as you can see as well, going into Berlin, there are 5 targets, which there are a lot of things going on, obviously. Both players have an outline, one red, one blue, and when a target is eliminated, the admin will basically check a box. I don't know how exactly it works, but it will put a little splash of color on the target in the bottom bit of the screen here, so that you know who has taken care of what kill condition and disguise condition. Berlin is a good decider map. There are so many things because you have 10 different conditions basically. The 5 kills and the 5 disguises. And so it's a fantastic decider in my opinion because it really kind of stretches your hitman knowledge. Because there's obviously a lot that you have to know for every map, but specifically with Berlin, doing things quickly requires knowing the layout of the map to a fantastic degree that you can isolate 5 different targets, get your 5 different disguises, and do the 5 different kill conditions in a quick amount of time, which is difficult to do Silent Assassin. So it's really going to show the practice and kind of the player preparation as we go into this match. Spin itself is live in 1:45. We'll read that out and we'll get going. I'm excited. This is the first decider that I have cast. All my matches have been decided in 2. And I very much enjoy Berlin, so it is a good one.
Sorry, sir, can't let you through here. Not happening.
two very close maps so far. Maps where like a rip could make it go either way. So I do not have any predictions as far as who's going to actually win this one. Yeah, Linux, why couldn't you have thrown? I enjoy decider maps. I love roulette rivals matches that go the distance. Just a reminder to get your predictions in. They'll be closing right before the spin itself goes live. So if you want to spend those sweet G monies at a chance to get those sweet G monies, please do. I think that both predictions, the victor has gone the other way. So the chat has thought one thing, and then the person who got the least amount of votes wound up winning the map. So, all right, here we go. Here comes the spin. Okay, we have target 1 with a fiber wire while disguised as the DJ. We have target 2 with a combat knife while disguised as club security. We have target 3 with a hobby knife while disguised as the delivery guy. We have target 4 with electrocution while disguised as Florida Man. That always adds a lot of difficulty to the spin. And we have target 5 with a kitchen knife while disguised as Rolf Hirschmuller, who is the club owner, and whose name I'm sure I butchered. But let's get Buff Guy in here. I'm sure that he can pronounce it correctly for us. Yeah, Florida Man is always a treat. I don't think that anybody here doesn't like Florida Man. I think he's the easiest one to isolate and get that disguise. Fantastic. Yeah. Okay, so best of luck to both players. We've seen many a Berlin run ruined by a Florida Man disguise change. So, but these two players are also incredibly talented and very good and very fast at the game that they play. So I'm also optimistic that they will have better strats regarding Florida Man than I would. So seems like they're both going to start DJ. Newengland Patriots most likely looking up where to find some stuff on hitmaps.com. Hitmaps.com, your one-stop shop for all things Hitman. All right, David Red Sox very quickly getting the hobby knife. Here's the baseball bat. Oh, that's an unfortunate turn. All right, so that's a restart from David Red Sox. Oh, good. We have the music almost perfectly in sync, but it's just slightly out of sync for both players. That's the downside of having loud music in one of the levels. Sometimes it can come through. I'll take that out a little bit so it's not as obnoxious. All right, so that's 2 non-target kills by New England Patriots. So I'm guessing that that won't be the run that he's starting on. Okay, David Red Sox managing to get Rolf's outfit, and looks like he is going to be bringing everybody down, and he's going to knock out the 5 targets down here. And the Patriots still not with the restart. Not sure if he's just acting out some frustration or if he's practicing some, like, where he's gonna go. I think on hit maps he saw the hobby knife. He thought it was in the DJ booth because it seemed like he was clearing it out and looking for it. And I don't think that he realized the hobby knife is above the DJ booth. Alright, that's one target knocked out for David Red Sox. And he's going to be isolated on that stairwell. Alright, that's the second target knocked out in the stairwell. Only one of these kills is live with the fiber wire. That's a body found, but it is by one of the targets who he's knocked out, so he's not going to tell anybody. And so we've got electrocution, which can be done not live. I'd like to see a live kill, but we'll see. But the fiber wire itself needs to be done as the DJ. Okay, and looks like he's opting to have this target who's coming in be his fiber wire kill. Ooh, that was... Did he get peekabooed, or did he just get spotted? Okay, I think that he's good there. Alright, so that's the live kill done for David Red Sox, and he has all 4 of his other targets isolated, so now it's going to be a matter of just getting the disguises and the remaining kill methods. So... Now changed into Rolf's disguise. He might have the combat knife. I'm not entirely sure. And the Patriots is going for... Looks like a similar play. Taking out Rolf here. Get his disguise. Okay, he does... David Red Sox does have the combat knife on him. And he's got several targets nearby, so he can really take his pick. Okay, clearing out the security room, most likely just to get rid of the cameras. That'll make navigating the club a little bit easier. And the wandering target is already gone, so he shouldn't have to worry about those bodies being found. He can leave them. Meanwhile, New England Patriots is going on a Rolf rampage, knocking out everybody, and is most likely going to call the targets to here the same way that David Red Sox did. Okay. There's the kitchen knife for a Rolf kill. David Red Sox has picked up. I got that backwards. It's the club security with a combat knife. Rolf uses the kitchen knife in this spin. New England Patriots is idle. I'm guessing, looking up where something is on the map, there's a lot of things that you have to pick up in this map, especially for the spin. So, all right, there's the kitchen knife kill as Rolf for David Red Sox. He's changed into the club security disguise, and he now has his combat knife, which I'm guessing he's going to chuck at another target here in just a moment. So that should be a third kill down. Okay, so now he just has to do the hobby knife as a delivery guy, and the electrocution is Florida Man. Florida Man, he still does not have that disguise. And looks like he might be saving that one for last, as he's heading towards the delivery guy right now. New England Patriots is looking to do a live fiber wire kill as well. Unfortunately, he's got another target who's about to walk in, and so he's going to have to be incredibly careful with this. I don't know how he got away with dragging that body. I would have thought that he would have seen it. Oh, he probably got distracted by whatever was on the ground. Oh, that's okay. So he's got spotted, but are they gonna hear this? Oh no! When he went to do the tap to knock him down, he snapped the neck of the other victim. It's a thing that can happen sometimes, and you hate to see it. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. All right, so that's a restart from New England Patriots. Meanwhile, David Red Sox has another kill down using the hobby knife as his delivery guy, and now he's just got this one final kill. It's going to need to be the Florida man, and he's going to need to electrocute him. But with 4 out of 5 targets down and only 1 disguise to go, in a good spot. However, it is Florida man, so he's not out of the woods yet. That's going to be one of the harder kill conditions just for having to isolate Florida man. Oh, that's why he cleared out this room. So he didn't clear out this room for the security camera. He cleared out this room because there's an electrocution setup in this room. So he's going to drag the body over there after he gets Florida man's disguise, do the electrocution kill, and then he can exit. Okay, that's smart. That's really, really smart. New England Patriots has a lot of work to do. He's currently working on getting this room cleared out so that he can do the conference call, do the call on the phone to bring everybody in here. I am quite nervous for both players right now. New England Patriots has so much ground to make up. David Red Sox is going for the long way, but the safe way of getting Florida man, which is getting the drug dealer disguise and then luring him back here. Okay. Well done by David Red Sox. I was a bit nervous because of where he knocked him out at. When 47 dropped him, he dropped him right there, but it seemed like it was okay. Now it's a matter of locating Florida man, who wanders around kind of here and there, all about town. You know, Florida man, he's a wild animal. He cannot be contained. He cannot be tamed. Joe the Baby Grabber, are you talking about the door that leads to the security room? Because same. I don't. Those bodies are just out in the open, as far as I can tell, and I think anybody can head turn and see them. All right, looks like David Red Sox is having. Yeah, yeah. I agree with you, Joe the Baby Grabber. 100%. 100%. I clench a little every time he goes through that door. David Red Sox is still not locating Florida man. He has a distinctive outline, but that guy he's a nomad. He just wanders. As you can see with the blue triangle in the upper right corner of all the target pictures, David Red Sox up 4 kills to none right now. It's another rip on New England, but it's by a target, and he does manage to get behind him. But the door opens, and he gets spotted. That's another restart. That's got to be so disheartening. He obviously, has a plan. He's running into just kind of bad luck. David Red Sox still has not found Florida man. And I'm beginning to wonder if maybe Florida Man went homesick. I don't know. There he is. Hey, Florida Man. You want some drugs? Goodness gracious. Alright, so this is a safer strategy for isolating Florida Man, which is a good thing to do this late in the run, but it's also just very, very frustrating that David Red Sox had to go this long route. Okay. Florida Man can be a bit of a pain, but he does manage to get behind him and subdue him. He's going to go ahead and box him up. New England Patriots is doing the same old, same old. He's going to continue. This Rolf lore with the conference call thing. All right, David Red Sox now is disguised as Florida Man. He's in the trespassing area, but he should have a clear run, and he shouldn't have to worry about this door being open, which is a nice change of pace. Okay, he's going to drag the body across to the security room. Should be able to create that puddle there, spark the electrocution kill, and it's just a matter of getting out. Alright, there's the electrocution kill. So that's all 5 kills for David Red Sox. Now it's just a matter of getting to an exit. David Red Sox is right by the exit. Barring catastrophe, I think that he's out. He's green guns. Wait for admin confirmation, but I think that this is a GG to David Red Sox. Indeed it is. Well, I mean, hats off. Both players played amazing games. Those first 2 maps were incredible to watch. Each player took their own map pick, but it could have gone either way, save for just a few untimely rips. Whoa. Even though the match is over, the whooshes still freak me out. But yeah, just well played on Berlin by David Red Sox. New England Patriots obviously had a good strategy. I'm guessing just a bit more practice on Berlin would do it, but Berlin, decider maps, all that stuff that you have to kind of keep in your head at one time, that stuff is all very, very, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. But well done by both players. Thank you guys both so much for the match. Let's take a look at the brackets and see how this shapes them up. Alright, so we were in the PC for this one. And this was an upper bracket round. So, alright, David Red Sox, as you can see, will move on, while New England Patriots is relegated to the lower bracket, and he will play the loser of Fusk and Red Fox. So, David Red Sox is going to play either Fusk or Red Fox, and New England Patriots is going to play the loser of Fusk versus Red Fox. So do come out for more of those. Let's take a look at the upcoming matches as well. Yes. Linux has asked for the prediction to be paid out. There it is. It's paid out. Sorry about that. Lots of spinning plates over here. Here's the upcoming matches that we have. I think we've got a match going on right now, in fact. Let's see here. Fopper versus T-Nort. Yes. And that is going to be over on Currymaker's channel. So that's where we will raid. That should be a good one as well. So go check them out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you guys so much for enjoying the match and keeping me company while we casted. That's all that I got for you. I'll send you guys over to Currymaker here in a minute. Take care. Love ya. See you in the next one.